Well, good morning, fellow reversionists. How are you all today? And if you just dropped by wondering what this channel is or fell in here by mistake, welcome to American Reversion, where we talk about the fact that this country has gone to hell, how that happened, why it happened, and what are we going to do to get things straightened out. So anyway, good morning to everyone. I should say I never do it on this channel, but I should start saying that this and every one of the videos on here are brought to you by my book series, the Stonemont series, the Reversion, the Revival, the Renewal and Appeal to Heaven, the Blessings of Freedom, and Hostages to Fortune. The complete plan on how to prepare for, how to survive, and how to rebuild after a total collapse. They're available on Amazon in either Kindle or paperback, or through me directly. And our website, stonemont.us. The links are down below. Also, this is brought to you by our patrons. And I want to give a special thanks to everybody who's with us over on the Patreon channel. Can't thank you enough. You really help to support this. I use the money that we get through Patreon to buy things like equipment and the different things that go into producing these videos, and kind of financed some of the efforts that we make here that sometimes I don't talk about, but the efforts that we make to get this country back on track. So if you are supporting us on Patreon, you are supporting the cause, and we thank you. This is going to be a day, isn't it? This is going to be a day. Trump is going in to be arraigned. Okay. That's nothing special. It takes a few minutes. It's just where you go in and they read you the charges and say you have been charged with this. How do you plead? How do you plead? And he will say, or his lawyers, or he will say, not guilty. And then the process really begins. The interesting thing here is that at arraignment, now that kicks into something called disclosure. And that means that the prosecution has to turn over to the defense every bit of information they have. What are they basing their case on? And that's when the the defense really starts to go to work. Okay, up until this time, really nothing to do. But now they've got to give it up, and we're going to start to see really what it is that they've got and what it is that they're after. And I suspect that we're going to find it's a whole lot of hoo-de-doo. Yeah, they're trying to make, they take one charge and try to turn it into 36 charges, a very questionable charge anyway. About the espionage charges are ridiculous. They're not going to stand. And as far as the Presidential Records Act is concerned, I don't think he has a bit to worry about there either. But it's all political, and our justice system has been turned political. Our media has been political forever. And so anyway, the show is about to begin. The show is about to begin. This is going to be a great opportunity to watch, to keep track of what's going on, and to share it with those people. And remember, our battleground, our political battleground, is that great mass of unwashed, unthinking people in the middle who don't have an opinion, who don't know enough to make an educated and informed opinion, and so simply go along with whatever the wave of the media or or the people around them say. This is why it's important to know this stuff and to stay informed and to stay involved and to fight this battle in the arena of public opinion. Okay, so this is going to be something that you're going to be able to keep track of. You're going to be able to have an effect on this as you talk to people people at work, people at church, people at school, whatever. You're going to be able to point them toward the light if you keep up on these things. They will be wallowing around in their ignorance, and they need somebody to tell them what to think. That's where you come in. Please do so. Now, the thing that's going to make this even easier is that also today, Chuck Grassley has come out. Apparently, they finally got the 1023 form from that idiot Ray and the criminal FBI people. Now, any of you FBI guys may be out there watching this. I don't know whether you're good or bad. Okay, I don't know. I know that there are good ones and there are bad ones, and I have known both, and I have worked with both. Okay, so I know, I get it. But the upper levels of the FBI have been totally compromised, totally politicized, and totally weaponized for the sake of the Democrat Party, for the communist agenda. It's very interesting that the FBI really started out going after communists, and now they are supporting communists. Isn't that something? I know if you're an FBI guy, and probably not you, but Ray and all your leaders, how about those 51 so-called intelligence leaders that signed up on that phony letter, huh? Okay, justify that to me. So anyway, the committee finally got an unredacted, the 1023 unredacted from Ray, who was, trying to act like he wasn't going to give it up. Well, he gave it up. Unredacted, and it shows 17 information that the guy in Ukraine says he has 17 recorded conversations, 15 with Hunter Dirtbag Biden, and 2 with Stumbles himself. Talking about those things that they don't want us to hear about. And he kept them as a form of insurance. Interesting that was redacted originally by the FBI, right? The FBI following Biden's instructions. You all saw that meme, haven't you? Well, sadly, it's not far off the mark. So anyway, that's going on today. Interesting that, and I think that it's interesting that it came out and it was revealed on the same day. So each side was hoping that they were going to have, the Dems were hoping, this is going to be a great day. They're making hay about this on CNN and MSNBC. And every lib is going to be up in arms and stomping their little feet and saying, see, he's a criminal. But where we have a whole lot of BS on that side, we may be starting to get the goods on Stumbles and Company for real. It's going to be an interesting time. So anyway, I'm going to start paying attention, and that's kind of my message today. Pay attention to what's going on so that you can discuss this intelligently, so that you can share this with those people. And I know it's so much more fun to talk with people with whom we agree, right? But it doesn't serve a purpose. Yeah, it doesn't serve a purpose. It just makes you kind of feel good. You're just kind of patting each other on the shoulder, right? What really feels good is to be able to get out there and share this information with people who may not know it, and turn them around. Shoot some flaming arrows into the enemy camp. That's what we can do with this. So anyway, you all have a good day. Tune into the news a little bit. Keep up on what's going on and use that information to further our cause. Remember, America needs a reversion. It needs you to be a part of it. It needs me to be a part of it. It needs us all to be a part of it. So it's going to get interesting from here on. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.